A Los Angeles man has come up with a unique way to make money by walking people. You heard me right. Chuck McCarthy is a professional people walker. Now, what started out as a one-man operation has grown in the past 2 years to more than 35 walkers who charge around $40 Canadian for an hour-long walk. Chuck is the president of People Walker. He joins us along with the CEO, Ari Sarbaz. Welcome to Your Morning, both of you.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Good morning.
We were excited at Your Morning to meet you. I know the rest of Canada is looking forward to hearing more about the People Walker business. Ari, take us through how it works.
Sure, it's pretty straightforward. I'd even say it's similar to any of those rideshare apps where you, well, right now it's a website. So you just go on the website, you pick your location, you browse through a bunch of walkers, you find one that you connect with and kind of suits the needs that you're looking for, and you pick a time and you start walking.
So let's say I want to do this. I go on the app and I'm like, okay, I want to walk for an hour. I want to go in a hilly environment. I want to walk with a woman, not a man. I can select all of those things and then just they show up at my door?
Yeah, I mean, whether it's your door or if you pick on pick a location like a coffee shop or even a hiking trail, they meet you wherever you want.
Chuck, why? Why would people feel the need to use a people walking service?
Well, it's about convenience. It's about having that conversation and motivation and companionship that's readily available and easy. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, you could just walk with your friend. But if you try setting up a regular walk with a friend here in LA, you're going to have some problems. You're going to get flaked out on a lot. And it's just not as easy as it might just seem in your head. And so what we offer is that convenience, and it's convenient for you.
So who is using this service? Is it elderly people? Is it single people? Who's using the app?
Well, we have about 5, maybe 6 different demographics, but there are elderly people. There are people that don't feel 100% safe walking around by themselves. There are people that just need motivation. A lot of doctors actually prescribe walking, and people say, oh, I can do that myself, but can we? I don't know. And then there are people that work at home by themselves that just don't interact with other people. They don't have any coworkers, so they need somebody to break up their day and get them out moving. And then there's also people who are visitors to the city, tourists, right, and or transplants, people who are new to town, and they just want to walk around with somebody who is a local. And then moving forward, we see this also as a way for people to learn or exchange information, get advice on something specific. You know, walking around and learning a new language is a great way to learn a new language.
It seemed funny at first when the idea first comes up of a people walker. There's a lot of jokes, I imagine, but it's actually fairly brilliant once you start to think it through. Where did the idea come from? Because, Ari, I understand you used to be a lawyer.
That's right. I used to practice law. I had my own firm for the last 4 years and was fortunate enough to meet Chuck and saw, you know, him as a visionary and really jumped on the bandwagon and decided to drop everything and pursue this this venture.
Chuck, where did this idea come from?
Yeah, basically, I was walking a lot more, and I was looking for another, like a side job. And I thought about dog walking, and I thought about, I don't really want to pick up the dog poop. And there's a lot of personal trainers and a lot of dog walkers that advertise on telephone poles in my neighborhood. And I just kind of started almost jokingly saying at first, oh, maybe I'll just start walking people. And like you said, it sounds funny when you first say it, but the more you think about it, the more you realize that there's real value to it, that there could be a market for it. And when I first started, it was mainly that I thought people would want it for motivation and for safety. And once I got started, there was so many other reasons that people wanted to go for walks. And conversation turned out to be one of them.
Chuck and Ari, so good to meet both of you, and great idea. I wish I'd thought of it first. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Anne-Marie.
Thanks.